this. If you're struggling or forget some of these terms, I'll kind of go over a few examples and then make sure you understand what you're doing in each part of this. So in part one, number 1 through, what do we have here, 15, all you're going to do is tell me if it's a heterogeneous or a homogeneous mixture. So we're admitting these are all mixtures. They're all more than one different kind of substance stuck together. So we're not talking about pure substances yet. Later we will. So we're just trying to say a hetero or homogeneous mixture. If you want, you could just write hetero or homo for these to save yourself some time. So remember, homogeneous, well, first of all, both mixtures are going to be more than one thing that's different, mixed together but not bonded. But the big difference is homogeneous will look like it's one thing. We already said it's a mixture, so there's more than one thing mixed in, but it looks like one thing, something like milk, for instance. Heterogeneous, you can tell there's more than one thing mixed together. So for our first example, spicy salad dressing, well, you can see the different colors, the spices in there. So that would be an example of different, meaning hetero. So you just type hetero here. Soda pop, well, when you look at pop, it looks like one liquid. It doesn't look like different colors, different things floating around. Since it looks like one that's the same, that would be homogeneous. Keep going 1 through 15, figuring out if it looks like just one thing, then it's homogeneous. If you can tell there's more than one thing there, it's heterogeneous. When we get down to this chart, pay close attention. In this chart, in this column here, and I think I'll have it colored, this column here, you're going to tell me pure substance or, oops, sorry about that, mixture. So again, we just talked about mixtures. They are different things stuck together, different substances. A pure substance is just one type of substance. So it can be an element or a bunch of atoms of the same element, or it can be compounds or molecules. So like H2O, water. It's a pure substance because all that's in the water is hydrogen stuck with oxygen molecules. So a bunch of water molecules are stuck together, making it a pure substance. Salt water would be different because you have salt and the water mixed together. Once you fill out this column, and I'll do 2 with you like last time. So this column, the only thing that's going to go all the way down here is pure substance or mixture. If you have a pure substance, then you have to look up here and tell me if it's an element or a compound. An element would just be one type of atom, so gold atoms, oxygen atoms, whatever. A compound would be like water, H2O, things stuck together. If you said in this first column it's a mixture, in this column, you're going to say it's either homo or hetero, just like you did up top. So let's look at the first example to make it a little easier. Laundry detergent has blue and white crystals. Well, they look different. We don't see any formulas, so that means that it's not going to be a pure substance. So it's a mixture. So we're going to write mixture here because it's different stuff mixed together, not bonded, not stuck together. And then we come to the right column and we look, is it homo or hetero? Well, if we can see separate blue and white, that's not the same, it's different, so this column would be heterogeneous. Here's another example, sugar and water. Well, if you look here, we have 2 formulas. So we have this, which is the sugar, and water. Well, that's not one thing. We said pure substances are one thing. If it was just sugar, that's one thing stuck together. That would be okay. If it was just water, that would be okay. But since it's 2 different things added together, it's a mixture again. If you mix sugar up in water, do you see the sugar? No, if you stir it up good, you don't even know there's sugar in there. So this looks like one thing, so this would be homogeneous. I guess we'll do one more to make sure you get both. Here's a nice easy one to start with. Iron filings. You're given the formula Fe. It's just one thing. And it's a formula, so it's an element, which makes it a pure substance. Since there is only one type of element, Fe, that makes it an element for this column. A compound would be more than one thing, like the next problem. So there's a free hint. Hope that helps. Finish up the chart, and then you are done.